So last class we were seeing 4 variable K-map, and we also saw what is meant by essential prime implicants and generally what are prime implicants in it. So today we shall see 5 variable K-map. So with 5 variable K-map, you are going to have 5 input variables, right? So far we saw 2 variable, 3 variable, 4 variable. Today we are seeing 5 variable. So let us consider the 5 variable inputs to be A, B, C, D, and E. So if you are having 5 variable, the corresponding combinations are 2 power 5, which is 32. So if we are going to use truth table for this, you will be having that many number of entries. So it is somewhat a tedious thing. So we will just see how you could simplify the expression which has 5 variables using K-map. So here actually you can draw the map in two different forms. That is, you can draw the 5 variable map as combination of two 4 variable maps like this. So you have, with the first 4 variable K-map, you will be having the combinations from 0 to 15. So let me take this as BC and DE, and let this be the map corresponding to A equal to 0. And similar way, the next 4 variable K-map, we have it as for A is equal to 1. So this map will have the min terms, sorry, this is A is equal to 1. So this map corresponds to min terms M16 to M31. This map corresponds to M0 to M15. Okay, so this particular map, the map corresponding to A equal to 0 is similar to that of our 4 variable K map. So this corresponds to 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1 and 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1 and 1, 0. So the first square, this is M0, M1, M2, M3, M4, M5, M6, M7, M8, M9, M10, M11, M12, M13, M14 and 15. So as I have marked this as A is equal to 0, this implies the most significant combination, that is A, B, C, D and E. So everywhere I have this A to be 0. This B, C, D, E value changes from 0, 0, 0, 0 to 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, that's why the first map correspond to that of 0 to 15. Now coming to the second map. In the second map, we have A is equal to 1. And same way, this BCDE value changes from 0, 0, 0 to 1, 1, 1. So for the second map, so 1 followed by 4 zeros correspond to that of 16. So the same way, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 and 23. Then here you will be having 24, 25, 26 and 27. This will be 28, 29, 30 and 31. So if you are able to have the position of the min terms in mind, then it is easy. Then here, while grouping, what we actually do is we have to, that is all the rules that applies for a single 4 variable map applies in this also. In addition, you will be checking such a way that if you place this map over the other four variable map, if you are going to have a overlap, then we say that is also adjacent terms. That is, for example, so if I am going to have one in this M5, M7 and this 21, 23. If I am going to have ones in these four terms, if I am placing one over the other, these five are adjacent. Okay. So in that case, your term will be, so this map correspond to A is equal to 0 and this corresponds to A is equal to 1. So the variable is changing. We will leave that out. And here B is equal to 0 and C is equal to 1 is common in both of these maps and the four ones. So you will be having the term B bar C. Then seeing this D and E, so here also the same. So this is going to be 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1 and 1, 0. So seeing this, here you are going to have D is equal to 0 and 1. So it is changing. So we can leave it out. And E is equal to 1 is common. So the term corresponding to this particular combination will be B bar C. Okay, va? So this is one type of giving the 5 variable K map. The other type is straight away drawing the entire thing as a single map with 4 rows and 8 columns. So 4 rows and 8 columns will give me the 5 variable K map. So here, as this is only 4 variables, I will be writing the most significant 2 variables alone in this position and the remaining 3 here. So here this is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. Here you have to write it in the gray code order as we saw with 3-bit gray code. So 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0. Now the mirror image of this you can have it in the other side. So 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. Okay, because with gray code only one bit should change at a time. So this is how your numbering order will be. Okay, and in this your minterms will be, this is all zeros, so this corresponds to M0, M1, this is 0, 0, 0, 1, 0. So M2, M3 and M4 is in this position. 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. This is M4, M5, M6, M7, M8, M9, M10, M11 and similar way 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. So M12 is here. M12, M13, M14, M15 and this is M16. 1 followed by 4 zeros. 16, 17, 18, 19. This is 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, this is 28, 29, 30 and 31. So if you have any confusion with respect to the minterms I have entered over here, it is just the equivalent decimal of these combinations. Okay, 1 1 followed by 3 zeros is nothing but this is 2 power 4 and this is 2 power 3. So 16 plus 8, that is 24. Okay, and this is all 5 ones. So 2 power 4 plus 2 power 3 plus 2 power 2 plus 2 power 1 plus 2 power 0. So that gives me 31. This is what we are doing. And in this particular map for the same 5, 7, 21, 23. So 5, 7, 21, 23. So here just by observing you can say what, that is you could form a quad like this straight away. And here One more thing is, if you are to see the adjacency, it is like folding at this point. Okay, so if suppose I am going to have ones in 9 and 25 and 13 and 29. So if I am folding this, these four ones actually overlap. Okay, so that can form a group. So here, remember, you are folding it with respect to this center. Okay, the normal rule, as with any four variable K map also, we did the folding in the middle. Similar way, here it is, as you are having 8 columns, we fold it at this position. Okay, so these are also adjacent. Okay, so you can follow any of the K map method. That is, either this structure you can follow, that is having the 4 variable K maps, or straight away this one, whichever you are comfortable with, you can follow it. Okay, so let us see an example first. So simplify f of a, b, c, d, e is equal to summation 0, 2, 4, 6, 9, 13, 21, 23, 25, 29, 31. Okay. So with the first method, that is having 4 variable K maps. So actually this K map method will be somewhat easier only till this 5 variable K map. As we move ahead or increase in variable, it goes complicated. So that's the reason why tabulation method came in, because that is sort of an algorithmic procedure. Even though the method is long, the procedure seems to be simple compared to this one. Okay, so this is corresponding to a is equal to 1. So we have 0, 2, 4, 6, 9, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Then we have 21. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. This is what we are having. Okay, so to form the group, what you can do is, in this you can form a quad, because you are not having any other ones in this particular map. Okay, so the first variable, as we are grouping this in this particular map corresponding to a equal to 0, that corresponding term is a bar, because a is equal to 0, so a bar. Then in both of these rows we have b is equal to 0, so b bar. C is equal to 0 and 1, so we shall leave it out. Then with respect to these two columns, we have D is equal to 0 and D is equal to 1, so that can be left out. And E is equal to 0, so E bar. Okay. And next, coming to these two ones, you can have, that is placing one four variable map over the other, we form this group because this is overlapping. So here this corresponds to a equal to 0 and this corresponds to a is equal to 1. So a variable won't be there. Then b and c. So b is equal to 1 is common in this. So we have the term b. C is equal to 1 and 0. So we leave it out. And then de is equal to 0, 1. So d bar e. That is the term corresponding to this particular one. And then for the remaining ones, you have these four grouped together. So here this particular group is in the map a is equal to 1. So you have the term a, and then b is equal to 0 and b is equal to 1. So we leave out b. Then c is equal to 1 is common. So c. And here d is equal to 0 and d is equal to 1. So we leave that out and e is equal to 1. So the expression for this is a bar, b bar, e bar plus b d bar e plus ACE. Okay. We shall see the other method also, so that you can take whichever method you feel comfortable with. Some of them will feel this entire table thing comfortable. Some will feel this one to be comfortable. So it's up to you. You can choose anything because final answer is going to be the same. So here A, B, C, D, E. 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. So 0, 2, 4, 6, then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Then here this is 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay, this is what you have in this. So here, while grouping, I take this group first. So here this corresponds to A is equal to 1. So this is A. B is varying, so I leave it out. And here with these things, C is equal to 1 is common and E is equal to 1 is common. So this corresponds to the term ACE. Here we had that the same thing. Okay. And then as you fold it, so if I am folding, I can have these two overlapped. Okay. So in that case, here again, A is equal to 0 and A is equal to 1. So I leave that out. I have B is equal to 1, and with these two things, I have C is equal to 0, C is equal to 1. So we leave it out. DE is equal to 0, 1 is what we see over here. So DE. Okay. And similar way, folding, you can find these four ones to be forming a single quad. So here you have A and B equal to 0 common in all these. So A bar, B bar. And with respect to these things, here you have C is equal to 0 in these two ones and C is equal to 1 in these two. So we leave it out. Then similarly, here D is equal to 0, here D is equal to 1. So we shall leave it out. And E is equal to 0 is the common thing. So this. Okay. So you got the same expression as you had in this thing. A bar, B bar, E bar plus B, D bar, E plus AC. You are going to get the same expression anyways, just the formation of groups looks different. Okay. So always remember, for when you are having two 4 variable maps, you place one variable over the other and look for the overlapping, whereas if you are going to have the entire thing as a single map, you fold it and look for the overlapping. That is the key point you need to remember. Okay. And one more thing about this K map I wanted to mention is, let me take a 3 variable map for example. So X, Y. So I have the habit of writing it as 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1 and 1, 0. You can also write this as directly the variables. This is X bar and X. This is Y bar, Z bar, Y bar, Z, Y Z and Y Z bar. Okay. That way also you can write it. So if suppose I am having things like this, that is you are going to form a group like this. So here this is X bar and this is X, so you can leave it out. So here you have Y bar Z, and similarly forming this particular group, x is common in this, so x, and in this z is common, so you can have it as like this. Okay va? So that also is up to you. I am used to writing these numbers like this. So if you feel it comfortable to write the variables that is corresponding literals in this manner, you go ahead. Okay, there is nothing wrong in it. It is up to us. That is in the way we practice, we used to write it. Okay va? Okay, we shall see another example. Okay, so I draw any one of the types. So here I write the most significant terms. 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 1 0 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 1 0 1 1 0 0. So filling the terms 0 1 2 3 4 5, then 16. So here 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29. So this is what you are having. So forming the groups as such, seeing, you can say by folding, you could have these four ones grouped together. So now with this particular group, we have V bar, W bar, and the common terms are, so here x is 0 in this particular combination, and x is equal to 1 in these two, and y is equal to 0 in all these cases, and z is 0 here, 1 over here, 1 over here, and 0 here. So we have y is equal to 0, so y bar. Okay, and we also have this particular quad with respect to this. Okay, so we have the term to be w bar, and here it is x bar, y bar, and folding, you can find that there is a overlap with these things. So this correspond to V, and here it is 0 1, so y bar z. So the expression is V bar W bar y bar plus W bar x bar y bar plus V y bar z. Okay, so this is how we do the 5 variable K map. Then there is also thing that we can find the product of sums form. So here we have found the sum of products. The same way you can find the product of sums expression also from this. So f of w x y z is equal to 0 1 2 5 8 9 10. So having the 4 variable K map for this. So w x y and z. 0 1 2 5 8 9 10. So this is what we are having, and forming the groups. First let me take all the corner ones. So with all the corner ones, I have x bar, z bar, because w is varying in these two rows, x equal to 0 is common, so x bar, and these two columns y is equal to 0 and y is equal to 1 over here, so we leave it out. Z is equal to 0 is common, so x bar, z bar. Then for this particular one, this is only combination, so this gives me w bar, y bar, z. And for this one, you may be thinking of going for a pair. However, we always tend to go for the maximal group, so we take this particular quad. So taking the quad, so W is changing in both the rows, so you have X bar, and here Y is equal to 0, so Y bar. So F is equal to X bar Z bar plus X bar Y bar plus W bar Y bar Z. Now, with the product of max terms, we know we give this as pi of all the remaining terms, that is 3, 4, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. Also, you can say for this summation of these terms, you will be having 1 in the map, whereas for product of max terms, you have zeros over there. Right? This is what the entire pictorial representation of the K-map. Okay, va? The min terms will correspond to the value 1 in the truth table, whereas max terms will correspond to the value 0 in the truth table. So now here, if I am going to form the group, we will be having, so initially I can have this particular group. So for this particular group, here you are having W and X are varying, Y and Z value is equal to 1. So in case of max terms or the product of sums, what we do is the unprimed variable correspond to that of 0 and primed variable correspond to that of 1. So this will be Y bar plus Z bar. Then I can form a quad with these. So here you will be having, so X is equal to 1 is common in these two rows and Z is equal to 0 is common in these two columns. So X bar plus Z, and here I have a 0 over there. So for this particular group, we have W bar plus X bar because W and X is equal to 1. So in case of product of sums, you have the expression to be Y bar plus Z bar dot X bar plus Z dot W bar plus X bar. Okay. So this is the minimized expression in product of sums form, and this is in sum of products form. Okay, this you should have in mind. So generally with respect to this K-map, if they are asking for 10 marks, sometimes they will give you an expression and ask to find the sum of products or product of sums form. Sometimes they may ask you to find both. So in that case, you have to make the grouping accordingly. So in case of product of sums, group the zeros in the map. All the rules for grouping is same. Just group the zeros and give the terms such a way that you have unprimed correspond to literal value of 0 and primed literal corresponds to the value 1. That you need to have in mind. And with SOP, it is grouping of the ones. So group the ones in the map. Here unprimed is the literal value 1 and primed is literal value 0. Okay, va? These points alone you need to have in mind. And in some cases they may ask you to draw the logic diagram for the minimized expression also. Okay va? So whole 10 marks abdin varrappa they may ask you to find the minimized SOP or the POS form and draw the logic diagram using NAND gates only. அந்த மாதிரி கூட கொடுப்பாங்க. Okay, so you need to practice all those things, or otherwise SOP and POS னு சொல்லி முடிச்சிருவாங்க. ஓகேவா? You should be able to do all those things. So next thing we need to see is with respect to the escape map, if you are going to have don't care terms, we will see the maps tomorrow. Just I will introduce what are these don't care terms. So don't care terms, as the name implies, this can take values either 0 or 1. This has no specific value. We denote this in the map as the symbol X or D. In few books you may come across this D. Many a times we will be using this X. Okay, and we include these don't cares in the terms, don't cares in the groups if your term gets minimum number of literals. In that case alone we will be including this X. Our aim will be always to group ones, in case of SOP and zeros in case of POS. However, you could include, X can be included, that is don't cares can be included if I am going to get minimum number of literals. Your aim should not be that to cover all the don't cares. Okay, because it can have either a 0 or 1. So if I am going to get a minimum number of, or I can maximize the group size by including the don't cares, I will go for it. Otherwise I will leave it as such. Okay, that is what the purpose of don't care is. So we shall see some Boolean expression minimization using don't cares in tomorrow's class. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you.